You have to have a certain charisma about yourself, a certain look about yourself, that pay-per-view attraction, that pay-per-view look. I know, because I was a young kid and I had that same look. Certain fighters, Oscar De La Hoya, he had the look. Sugar Ray Leonard had the look. Mike Tyson had the look. Certain fighters have that look and that charisma about them to become pay-per-view stars. And if anybody know about who can become a pay-per-view star, you're talking to the king of pay-per-view. You know, you have to realize we did so many record-breaking numbers, we don't no longer call it pay-per-view, we call it May-per-view. As far as boxing, do I think it would ever be another Floyd Mayweather? Hopefully, but as of right now, absolutely not. So what we're gonna do is try our hardest to find the closest thing that we can find to Floyd Mayweather. Because this is business, and I understand business. When I was young, only thing I knew, I wanna fight this guy. I wanna fight that guy, I wanna fight this guy. And then when people used to take shots at me on, you know, when the media used to say certain things and people used to say certain things, it never bothered me. I was just one of those guys that wanted to take shots back. You say fuck me, I'ma say fuck you. You respect me, I respect you. But I'm older and wiser now. The fans had to be mad at Pacquiao. They can't be mad at me. I done my job. I never said I was a checkers player. I'm a chess player, I play chess. Every move was calculated. But the fans should have thought about that when I was running through everybody at one particular time. So now I'm just older and wiser. I'm older and wiser. It's like fine wine, I get better with time. They couldn't find no fighter that could beat me, you know, standing up. So they had to go to a whole nother planet, had to go to a whole nother world to bring somebody into the world that I've been dominating for over 20 years to see if they got the May Vinci code. See if they can crack the May Vinci code. It's yet to happen and we'll just see. They couldn't find no fighter that could beat me, you know, standing up. So they had to go to a whole nother planet, had to go to a whole nother world to bring somebody into the world that I've been dominating for over 20 years to see if they got the May Vinci code. See if they can crack the May Vinci code. It's yet to happen and we'll just see. I mean, on paper, if you really look at this, he's a lot taller. I mean, he's not a lot taller, but he's taller, has a longer reach. Youth. Youth plays a major part. You know, he's in his 20s, I'm in my 40s. Experience, I said it leans towards me, you know, because I was world champion when he was a kid, when he was a young pup. I was world champion. He's tough, very, very tough competitor. A huge trash talker like myself, but there's a difference. Every time I went out there and said what I was gonna do, I backed it up. He came up short a few times, but only on the ground. As far as, you know, standing up, fighting in a combat zone, standing toe to toe, he went out there, you know, he's undefeated like myself. So, very interesting matchup, something the world want to see. I thought that it could no longer get bigger than Mayweather-Pacquiao, but as of right now, with the rate of this fight, the rate that it's going, is looking to surpass the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. It's a kid named Taylor. He has cancer. Kid said, my only wish before I die is to meet Floyd Mayweather. And that's not the only kid that I've been through that, you know, that has said that is his wish, his or her wish. But this little kid named Taylor, and he came to the boxing gym and waited for me. I got here on time, and when I seen him, it brought tears to my eyes because he reminded me of my oldest son when my oldest son was young, and this kid is only 10 years old. So we took a picture after he was here. He seen me box, he seen me train, we talked, he asked me so many questions, but we took a picture. I wanted to post it on social media, and I couldn't post it because I couldn't find the words to say. Every day I think about this child, every day. So yesterday when I woke up, before I came to the box gym, I said, you know what I want to do today? I want to call Taylor. I want to spend time with this kid. So I got in touch with his dad. I said, I want to go to GameStop. Went to GameStop, took the kid in there, I said, get everything you want to get. This kid, I mean, life is priceless. And life is priceless. And your health is your wealth. So a lot of times, they say, Floyd, once you stick around boxing, you can make this and you can make that, you can make this. 2 years off, I could have made a ton of money. But remember, your health is your wealth. I want to thank my team, because without my team, all this wouldn't be possible. It's been a long road, it's been a long journey, but, you know, hard work and dedication paid off. You know, it's always been one of my dreams you know, to come back to the motherland, and I'm here now. It took 36 years, but I'm here, and I want to thank all you guys for the support. I mean, every time I go out there and fight, I just don't represent the red, white, and blue. You know, Floyd Mayweather represents the world. I had a lot of support, and once again, I didn't do it by myself. I had a tremendous team and a lot of people supporting me. And for all those that came, you know, flew over to Las Vegas to see me, or wherever I was fighting at, you know, I'm very, very thankful for everybody that bought pay-per-view, and for my team working with you guys to get me over here. It's truly a dream come true. Well, you know, I'm TBE. You know, Ali was considered the greatest. I call myself TBE, which is the best ever.
Once again, there's no blueprint on how to beat me. I can crack any Da Vinci Code when I'm in that ring. I'm the best.
Right now, do you believe you're the best in the world?
I feel I'm the best ever. I broke everybody's record. Tell me who record I haven't broke. It's not bragging or boasting. The proof is in the pudding. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie.
Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it's Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali. Doesn't matter.
I respect them. I take my hat off to them. But you think I gave this sport my whole life to say there's another fighter that's better than me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I got through the rough situation because it was a story. It's crazy. It was a story. What my counselor had told me about these hostages. It was like 8 hostages in boxes like the size of a coffin. It was this one individual guy. He made friends with roaches inside the box. He was inside that box for over a year. And I said to myself, if he can survive and not go crazy and make friends with roaches, I can survive in this hole.
I never focus on anything but the guy that's in front of me. Because when it comes down to it, I always said this for many, many years, the fans cannot fight for you. And one thing I know I can do, I can fight. So the fans, when they shout, scream, I don't worry about nothing. Keep my composure and stick to the game plan. Constantly keep coming ahead, pushing him back. When he first come out for the first 20 seconds of the round, when he go back to his corner and he sit down, I said when he come out, he gonna come out for 30 seconds and fight hard, and then he gonna break. And once he break, that's when I'm gonna shoot a hard shot to the body, hit him with a hard shot up top, and keep pushing him back, Remember, I told you guys, weight doesn't win fights, fighting wins fights. And then, you know, when I said talking doesn't win fights, fighting wins fights, meaning that when we was on, you know, when we was on stage for the weigh-in, I don't have to do no more talking. We fighting tomorrow, so I did enough talking on our tour, basically. So, you know, everybody said, "Oh, Mayweather, you was talking on the tour." Okay, I did a lot of talking on tour, but now it's time to fight. We're 24 hours away from the biggest fight in the world, the biggest combat fight in the world. There's no need to talk anymore. And remember, all the fans that was here, those are soccer fans. And for the international people, those are football fans, you know. But he's a hell of a fighter. And then, you know, I hear him talking about, oh, you should let me go out on my back or go out on my face. No, the referee saves you because the referee is thinking about your future. Because you're still young, and we want you to be able to fight again someday. So the referee is saving you. He's not saving me. That's all I'm saying.